Welcome to my world. Hi guys, what's up and welcome to Cape Town. South Africa, known as the Rainbow Nation, is a beautiful country at the southern tip of Africa. In this video, I'll take you on a journey to the most unforgettable places in Cape Town that you absolutely must visit when you are in the city.
Okay, let's go.
Well, this is not an ad, but the easiest and the most convenient way to explore Cape Town is with the Cape Town City Pass. It's very recommendable. We tried Uber and then we tried other local buses, but it was much difficult, and this was the most easiest and the most convenient one. So we decided to go for the 3-day premium pass, which was about 4,000 rands per person, and honestly it was totally worth it. So the first place we visited was the iconic Table Mountain. This is one of the new 7 wonders of nature. So the mountain starts at the height of 1,085 meters, making 3,558 feet above sea level. It's very, very tall.
Wow!
It is flat at the top, and when you get there, you will see the breathtaking view of Cape Town. So in order to get to the top, we took the Table Mountain Aerial Cableway. And this ride alone was an experience, okay? As the car is ascending to the top, it is rotating at a 360 degrees at once, giving you a beautiful view of the landscapes. You can explore various walking paths, you enjoy taking beautiful photos, or just soak in the beauty of nature, okay? So one tip is that before you visit the Table Mountain, you have to go early in the morning or late in the afternoon to avoid long queues, because I've learned my lesson. We waited in queue for almost 2 hours to get to the Table Mountain. So you have to, check all those things, and you have to be sure about the weather, because the cableway closes if it's too windy. The second place we visited was the Capetown Helicopters, located at the Victoria Waterfront. Oh wait, take me back. So before heading to Capetown Helicopters, we passed through Camps Bay, one of the most talked about and luxurious real estate areas in Africa. Do you know that? So we decided to stop for lunch at the Hard Rock Cafe, located right along the beachfront. The restaurant had a lively vibe with great music. We opted for their signature burgers and refreshing cocktails, and the food did not disappoint at all. Now let's go to the Capetown Helicopters, located at the vibrant Victoria and Alfred Waterfront. So from the moment we arrived, we were impressed by their friendly service and well-organized setup. So before boarding, they played a safety video to ensure that we were all prepared for the flight. So once everything was set, the staff escorted us to board the helicopter. I must say that flying over Cape Town offered a unique perspective of the city's landmark. You're going to see the Table Mountain, the Robben Island, the coastline, their stadium, and all the other beautiful things. And the pilot was very gentle, and then he provided interesting commentary throughout the flight, pointing out key sites and giving us insights into the history and the beauty of Cape Town. Whether you are the first time flyer or you're a seasoned adventurer, the helicopter ride was truly unforgettable and is worth every moment. On the second day of our tour, we decided to explore 3 amazing places: the Groot Constantia Wine Estate, the World of Birds and Wildlife Sanctuary, and Hout Bay. Our first stop was the historic Groot Constantia, South Africa's oldest wine estate, with roots dating back to 1685. The whole place was a blend of history, culture, and the most important part of it, the fine wine. So before the wine tasting, we took a guided tour through the estate, which included a visit to the original manor house. The house was beautifully preserved to give the tourists a glimpse into the lives of Simon van der Stel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but that's the founder of the estate. So after the historical tour, we headed to the wine tasting experience, and then we sampled 5 different wines. Each has its own unique flavor profile. So this gentleman right here, which was one of the staff, guided us through the tasting, explaining the origins of the wines and the techniques that were actually used in their production. The flavors, exquisite. Gosh, have you seen the surrounding of the vineyard? This experience was so unforgettable. After our visit to Groot Constantia, we headed straight to the World of Birds and Wildlife Sanctuary. This is one of the largest bird parks in Africa. If you love nature and you also love animals like me, this place is a must visit. So the sanctuary is a home for over 3,000 birds and animals, okay? So representing more than 400 species. The place is beautifully designed, trust me. So we walk through the bird enclosures that allows, visitors to immerse themselves in the world of the animals. So the highlights included colorful parrots, majestic eagles, ostriches, but it's not just birds that are in here. It's also a home to monkeys, meerkats, tortoise, and other small animals. Next, we made our way to Hout Bay, the lively harbor in Cape Town. So when we got there, the first thing we did was to try the famous fish and chips, which is their local delicacy. In fact, if you go to Hout Bay and you don't try this food, then you didn't go to Hout Bay. So after our meal, we had a chance to see the sea seals up close. In fact, these creatures are so fascinating. Their bodies are covered in thick fur like mammals, even though they are marine-like animals. So we had originally planned to go on a boat cruise, but as the day was getting late, we decided to head to Waterfront instead. It was a great choice to wrap up our day, because the Waterfront offers plenty of dining, shopping, and entertainment options. So we decided to ride the Cape Wheel. It was an amazing experience, offering the breathtaking views of Cape Town from above. You see the city, the harbor, the Table Mountain, the coastline. In fact, we got tired and we headed back home after the Cape Wheel ride. On the last day of our tour, we headed back to Hout Bay for the boat cruise that we've been looking forward to. There were people from all over the world on board, and it was great chatting and connecting with everyone. The boat took us out into the Atlantic Ocean, and we made our way to the Duca Island, which is a home to one of the largest colonies of the Cape sea seals. My God, have you seen the number? There were so many of them lounging on the rocks, diving into the water, swimming around us, being so playful. Oh my God, the experience was really special. We took plenty of pictures and videos because why not? From there, we headed straight to Sea Point, a beautiful seaside neighborhood in Cape Town, right between Signal Hill and the Atlantic Ocean. It's a lively area with amazing ocean views and a long boardwalk, perfect for walking, jogging, or just, watching the sunset. There are plenty of cool cafes, restaurants, and places to stay, making it a great spot to relax and enjoy the vibe. So at a sea point, we visited one of Cape Town's most famous spots, the Mojo market. It was a vibrant place filled with food stalls and local crafts and all the other things. We made our way to Jay's kitchen, ordered some noodles and turkey wings, and we also got some cocktails, which was very refreshing. After our lunch, we waited for the bus at Sea Point and then made our way to Africoa chocolate tasting. Getting there was a bit of a walk from the waterfront, but it was totally worth it. Once we arrived, we had a short wait while we watched the chocolate making in process, okay? It was fascinating to see how the chocolates went through different stages of production with variety of flavors to choose from. You know, some were alcoholic, some not, plus dark and white chocolate options, you know. After a while, we were introduced to Mr. Paul, this gentleman right here. He gave us an insightful education on how the chocolate is made, from the sourcing the ingredients to the production process. He even mentioned plans to visit Ghana to explore, you know, potential partnership with the cocoa production companies in Ghana. So after tasting, I had to buy some of the chocolates to take home because I couldn't resist, you know. So our final stop, covered by the city pass, was the Two Oceans Aquarium at the waterfront. In fact, it was an absolutely amazing experience. Let me say, this is one of the places that I love so much. So the aquarium is one of Cape Town's most popular attractions, and it's for a good reason, of course. In fact, I've never been to an aquarium like this, and it was a great introduction to marine life. It looks exactly like a transparent tunnel. In fact, the architect who designed this aquarium did a wonderful job. So we were surrounded by sharks, rays, and all sorts of fish, creating an experience that feels almost magical. The aquarium is divided into various sections, showcasing creatures from both the Atlantic and then the Indian Ocean. Hence the name, of course, it's called the Two Oceans Aquarium, right? There's a section dedicated for penguins and other charming creatures. In fact, it was a memorable experience. Apart from all the places we visited, there are other places you can visit in Cape Town, and it is absolutely free. So we have the Bo-Kaap walking tour. This place will give you like a chance to learn about Cape Town, and it's an opportunity to see the colorful houses, you know, those multicolored houses, and then the narrow streets that makes this area so beautiful and so unique. And then we have the rose garden in the company's garden. It's also another lovely spot. It's perfect for relaxing. It has beautiful flowers, love benches, and different types of trees and plants. The place is so relaxing, serene, and you will love it when you visit there. Yeah. So if you are visiting Cape Town, these are the places you do not want to miss. Thank you all for spending time with me on this amazing adventure. I hope you enjoy the journey through Cape Town as much as I did. See you in my next video. Deuces.